In today's lesson, we are going to go over 10 words that you must know if you want to be a fluent English speaker in 2024 and soon 2025. Let's go. In today's lesson, we are going to go over 10 English idioms that are very commonly used in everyday conversation. Now, today's list, I'm going to have some classic idioms that we still use today. We've used them for a long time, but I'm also going to include some newer idioms as well. Idioms that we use in the 2020s, idioms that we'll use next year in 2025. So this is a great mix of idioms that you must know if you want to become an advanced English speaker. Now, this is what we'll do. I'll explain each of the idioms. All right, so I'm just going to explain it at first, but I'm not going to tell you the word. I'm going to give you a chance to guess what that idiom is. If you know the idiom, then I want you to speak it out loud. I want you to write it down. I want you to say it, maybe even say it in your mind. If you don't know the idiom, that's okay, because then I'll explain what it is. I'll go over 10 of these, and then I'll also give you an example sentence as well. All right, let's get started. Number 1. This means in trouble or a difficult situation. This means in trouble or a difficult situation. What is this idiom? In hot water. In hot water. A great example sentence for this is, he's in hot water with his teacher for not submitting his homework on time. He's in hot water with his teacher for not submitting his homework on time. Number 2, this means something difficult to accept. Something difficult to accept. What is this idiom? The answer is a tough pill to swallow. A tough pill to swallow. An example sentence is, losing the championship was a tough pill to swallow for the team. Losing the championship was a tough pill to swallow for the team. Number 3, this means to manage to survive or deal with a difficult situation, especially financially. This means to manage to survive or deal with a difficult situation, especially financially. What is this idiom? The idiom is keep your head above water. Keep your head above water. A great example sentence for this is, with rising expenses, it's hard to keep my head above water these days. With rising expenses, it's hard to keep my head above water these days. Number 4, this means to act too soon or before the appropriate time. It means to act too soon or before the appropriate time. What is this idiom? Jump the gun. Jump the gun. A good example sentence for this is, she jumped the gun by announcing the product before it was ready. She jumped the gun by announcing the product before it was ready. Number 5. This means to try something out or check the situation before fully committing. It means to try something out or check the situation before fully committing. What is this idiom? Test the waters. Test the waters. A great example sentence for this is, let's test the waters by launching the product in one city first. Let's test the waters by launching the product in one city first. Okay, so how did you do? How are you doing, I mean? Those were 5 idioms. Now, some of you might have had a different idiom. Maybe you thought my definition, my explanation was talking about a different idiom. Now, you could be right. There are many, many English idioms that might match some of these explanations. So, if you do have a different idiom, if you think 1 through 5, one of them had a different meaning, a different idiom, then please share that with me in the comment section. Sharing it with me in the comment section will help a lot of people out who are studying. Now, a lot of people do check the comment section, so if you do share, it'll be a great thing because I want everybody to improve. And so by sharing, we're building a community, we're building, a group of people who are trying to improve their English, and that's what I want for all of you. All right, now, if you liked this lesson so far, you're enjoying yourself, you're learning some new words, you're learning some great sentences, then do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, give this video a like, and hit that notification bell. All right, we're not done yet. We've got 5 more to go. Oh, and before we jump into the next 5, I do want to tell everyone, this is part 1. This is part 1 of a series. So if you watched my last 10 idioms video, you know it was a 2-part series. First, I went over 10 idioms. In the next video, which will be coming out soon after this one, you will be tested on those 10. I will give you a quiz. So this is a great way to test your understanding, testing your comprehension. And if you take the quiz and you do well, then you know you've remembered all 10 of those. You know that your English will improve. All right, so make sure you keep an eye out. Keep an eye out for that video. It'll be coming out shortly after this one. Number 6. This means something that seems bad at first, but turns out to be good. Something that seems to be bad at first, but turns out to be good. What is this idiom? A blessing in disguise. A blessing in disguise. An example sentence for this is, losing that job was a blessing in disguise because I found a better one. Losing that job was a blessing in disguise because I found a better one. Number 7. This means to feel or experience something in a unique or impactful way. To feel or experience something in a unique or impactful way. What is this idiom? Hit different. Hit different. A great example sentence for this is, that new song hits different when you're driving at night. That new song hits different when you're driving at night. Now, number 7, hit different. This is a great idiom. This is a new idiom that we often use in 2024, and we'll be using it next year as well. So this is one of the newer ones that I mentioned. Number 8. This means to criticize or insult someone in a subtle or indirect way. To criticize or insult someone in a subtle or indirect way. What is this idiom? Throw shade. Throw shade. Now, throw shade is also a new idiom that's very commonly used in today's English everyday conversations. A great example sentence for this is, she threw shade at her coworker during the meeting without saying his name. She threw shade at her coworker during the meeting without saying his name. Number 9. This means to continue working or functioning when you're very tired or out of energy. To continue working or functioning when you're very tired or out of energy. What is this idiom? Run on fumes. Run on fumes. A great example sentence for this is, after pulling an all-nighter, I'm running on fumes at work today. After pulling an all-nighter, I'm running on fumes at work today. Number 10. This means to be honest and authentic. To be honest and authentic. What is this idiom? Keep it 100. Keep it 100. Now, this is also a very new idiom. We use it a lot in everyday conversation in current climate. So in 2024, 2025, this is a great idiom for you to know. A great example sentence for this is, I'll keep it 100 with you. I don't think this plan will work. I'll keep it 100 with you. I don't think this plan will work. Okay, so that was 10 idioms, 10 must-know idioms, and there was a mix of them. Some of these were, idioms that we use and we have been using for a long time, and they're very commonly used now. And 2 or 3 of them were new idioms, idioms that the younger generation, the new generation is using every day, but it's very commonly used now. So it's important that you understand what they mean and you start to use it, because you will be hearing these idioms in everyday conversation. You'll be hearing them in TV shows, in movies. So make sure you review all 10 of these. And I gave you 10 example sentences as well. Now, these sentences are great because it tells you how we can use them. And there's also a lot of new vocabulary in there as well. Now, if you have any questions about any of the idioms or any of my example sentences, make sure you leave your questions down below. I always answer everybody's questions and comments, so make sure you do that. Also, if you enjoyed yourself, if you think you learned something, if you want to continue to improve your English, then you know what to do. Look down below, hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and hit that notification bell. All right, remember, keep an eye out because part 2 will be coming out soon. This is where I'll quiz you on today's 10 idioms. Until part 2, see ya. Thank you very much for watching today's lesson. Today we went over 10 must-know English idioms. If you like today's lesson, make sure you subscribe to the channel, give this video a thumbs up, and hit that notification bell. And remember, part 2 will be coming up very soon where I'll quiz you on these 10 idioms, so make sure you keep an eye out. And the best way to do that is hit the notification bell. Until the next lesson, see ya.